case of the Carters.
Thank you. You all may be seated. Mr. Carter, it looks like you brought this case, so what's going on?
All right, guys, buckle up. This case isn't your usual courtroom drama. A father making just $35,000 a year is fighting against his ex-wife, who rakes in nearly $150,000. The twist? He's been raising the kids almost full-time, yet still paying child support. Tonight, we'll see if the judge finally levels the playing field or keeps him trapped in the struggle. What would you do if you were in his shoes?
Yes, Your Honor. I am a manager at an urban clothing store, and I only make $35,000 a year, and I'm paying child support. Toward my ex-wife here, she is a dental assistant, and also she does Herbalife distribution, and she's making a little over 200 grand a year. And I just need a little help because she's not doing child support.
Right from the start, Mr. Carter lays it all out, struggling on a veteran's pension and a retail job, while his ex is living large. He's not asking for handouts. He's asking for fairness. And yet, you can already sense the tension. Her side of the story is about to clash with his. Who do you believe so far, the struggling dad or the successful mom?
Do you agree with everything that he's saying?
No, I do not.
Okay, so what is
If
going
he
on?
stayed at the casinos, he probably would have more money than he does.
That's not true, Your Honor. I'm always home with my boys when I'm not working.
Okay, who is paying child support in this case?
And here it comes. The ex-wife fires back, throwing accusations about gambling. Notice how quickly she shifts the spotlight away from finances and onto his character. Classic courtroom tactic. Attack credibility before addressing the actual issue. But will the judge buy it or shut it down?
She's always on vacation. She's always gone. So I've had my boys for the little
Lies.
over 7 weeks straight. She has not seen her kids in 7 weeks.
Sir, when I address her, you stop talking.
Yes, Your Honor.
Ma'am, you see this man right here? He will make sure that you are escorted out of this courtroom. We do not need any more loud outbursts. You understand?
Yes, Your Honor, I do.
Thank you. Now you may continue, sir.
She goes on vacation. She's out of town all the time. I've had my boys for 7 weeks straight. She hasn't seen her.
This is the bombshell. 7 weeks straight with the kids, even though custody was supposed to alternate. That means dad's expenses skyrocketed while mom was MIA. This detail could change everything. Imagine being the parent showing up every day while the other jet's off. Should the court really ignore that?
And based on the paperwork that you provided from your employer, it says here you make about $125,000 as, what is it, where is it that you're working?
I work for a dental firm,
Okay.
and we make a lot of different castings and models for false teeth and implants. However, Your Honor, when I've been out, it's because I've been doing training.
Okay, that's great.
Sure,
So
sure.
no one is disputing whether or not you're doing training, but according to the documents that you provided, you make about $125,000 at your main job.
Here's where the money talk gets real. The judge breaks down the ex-wife's earnings. $125K at her dental firm plus $25,000 from side hustles. That's almost $150,000. Compare that to dad's $35,000. It's not even close. And yet, somehow he's still footing the bill? Think about that imbalance for a second.
You're making excuse me, that's my job, thanks. You make $150,000 a year.
I pay for the boys' private school. They have private piano lessons. I pay for I pay their
Excuse me,
health
Your Honor.
insurance.
Excuse me, Your Honor. Both of my boys are on scholarship.
Okay, that's beside the point here. Ma'am, you guys have a split custody arrangement. You understand that, right?
Yes, I do.
Not in all cases does somebody have to pay child support, because it's up to me to decide if someone pays child support or someone doesn't pay it.
The judge draws a clear line. This isn't about who pays for fancy trips or piano lessons. It's about fairness under the law. Notice how mom keeps trying to justify her spending, but the judge cuts through it. It's not about luxuries. It's about making sure the kids don't feel punished at dad's house.
And what are some of the things that you're able to do with the boys?
as much as I can when he allows them to come over.
You know what? See, you're playing games. Let me ask you the question. What has she done with the boys?
She takes them to Paris. They go overseas.
Paris?
They've been on
never been to
Disney
Paris.
cruises. Every time she gets them, they're going somewhere special and fancy and whoa.
Well, I mean, it would make sense if you were making
And this moment exposes a lifestyle gap. When dad gets the kids, it's parks and Six Flags if he's lucky. With mom, it's Paris, Disney cruises, and private schools. The judge sees it. Kids shouldn't live in two separate worlds depending on which parent's turn it is. Do you think kids care more about Paris or just time with both parents?
have a $350,000. Ma'am,
He lives in the $350,000.
he lives in it, but you
house,
own it,
Your
right?
Honor.
You own it. You
And
have
he
all
doesn't
of
pay
this
any
money.
bills.
You have all of the, but the kids have been with him for 7 weeks, ma'am.
Because
at a
I
time.
was doing training so I can continue to send them to the private schools that they attend
Well,
and
On
have
a
the best
scholarship.
and the finest
On a
things.
scholarship.
That's great. But you know what? You know what? That's why you come to court.
This courtroom tension spikes. Mom accuses dad of living rent-free in her $350,000 home. But the judge steers it right back. None of that matters. The question is simple. Who's actually supporting the children? And with dad having them 7 straight weeks, the answer isn't looking good for a case.
Okay, based on 20.63%. Okay. And
Oh, I do take care of my sister's 3 children as well.
When did this start?
Wait.
6 months ago.
Whose children are these?
Our sons belong to him and I, but I have 3
Okay.
of my sister's children that
I'm
I take
just
care
saying,
of.
I'm just saying
Well, let
this,
me
y'all.
let you know how this goes, okay? Anybody else's kids are not a part of this case.
Notice mom's new angle. She tries to bring in her sister's kids, almost as if raising extra children should reduce her responsibility here. But the judge shuts it down fast. Only the 2 boys matter in this case. It's a reminder. In family court, distractions don't fly. Facts do.
Okay, so based on this, I did an offset of what you would make and what your child support obligation should be a month. So your child support obligation comes out to $1,456 a month. That is to be paid each month on the first.
And here it is, the turning point. The judge calculates child support, $1,456 a month. Every month, straight to dad. For the first time, the burden shifts. After years of imbalance, dad finally gets relief. But does this feel like justice or just numbers on a page?
At dad's house, they're not able to do as much as they are to do with you. And it's not to punish you for having a great job. That's awesome. However, when you think about what's in the best interest of these children, they can't go to Disneyland and do all of that with dad. Did you ever stop to make it, ask your kids how they feel about that? It's not fair they get to do everything with you and not with dad. And
Your
he only
Honor.
makes $35,000 a year.
The judge drops wisdom here. It's not about punishing success. It's about protecting kids. They shouldn't feel like royalty with one parent and second-class citizens with the other. Equality in upbringing isn't about luxuries. It's about stability. Do you agree with that philosophy, or should income differences be ignored?
You know what?
Nothing.
You know what? You guys need to be in a different court for that. That has nothing to do with me. Anything else pertaining to these children and the money's here.
No, Your
Anything
Honor.
else?
No, Your Honor.
No.
Anything
Honor.
else from you?
No, Your
Okay,
Honor.
thank you. You all may be excused.
And just like that, the gavel falls. The dad walks out with a rare win in family court. Support flowing his way, balance finally restored. This wasn't about money. It was about fairness, responsibility, and showing up for your kids. If this case stunned you too, drop your take in the comments, hit like, and subscribe for more courtroom drama like this.